Welcome to Cairo, the city where the past and the present meet in a symphony of culture, history, and modernity. Located on the banks of the Nile River, Cairo is not only the capital of Egypt, but also the largest city in the Arab world. It's a place where ancient monuments rise amidst the bustling life of a modern metropolis, offering visitors a glimpse into thousands of years of history. Let's embark on a journey through Cairo, a city of contrasts, where narrow alleyways lead to expansive squares and centuries-old traditions coexist with the fast-paced rhythms of contemporary life. The City of 1,000 Minarets. Cairo has earned the nickname the City of 1,000 Minarets for its stunning Islamic architecture, which adorns the skyline with mosques, madrasas, and mausoleums. As we explore the streets, you will notice the beautiful domes and minarets that define the city's identity. These structures date back to the Fatimid, Mamluk, and Ottoman periods, showcasing the rich Islamic heritage that Cairo preserves. One of the most remarkable sights is the Mosque of Muhammad Ali, perched atop the citadel of Saladin. This grand mosque, with its towering minarets and alabaster walls, dominates the Cairo skyline. Built in the 19th century, it offers panoramic views of the entire city, stretching far beyond the urban sprawl to the distant pyramids of Giza. But Cairo's Islamic heritage is not just about mosques. The city's historic quarters, such as Islamic Cairo, are filled with narrow streets where craftsmen still practice centuries-old trades. As you walk through these streets, the scent of spices, the clang of copper being hammered into shape, and the call to prayer echoing from nearby mosques create an atmosphere that feels timeless. The Pyramids of Giza, guardians of the past. No journey to Cairo is complete without visiting the iconic Pyramids of Giza. These towering monuments, built as tombs for Egypt's ancient pharaohs, have stood the test of time for over 4,500 years. The three main pyramids, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, along with the enigmatic Sphinx, draw millions of visitors each year. Standing before the Great Pyramid of Khufu, you can't help but marvel at the sheer scale and engineering skill that went into its construction. Each massive stone block weighs several tons, and yet these ancient builders managed to create a structure that remains one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. As you walk around the Giza Plateau, you can feel the weight of history. These pyramids are not just relics of a bygone era, they are monuments to human ambition, ingenuity, and the desire to leave a lasting legacy. Whether you visit at sunrise, when the desert sands are bathed in a golden glow, or at sunset, when the pyramids cast long shadows across the landscape, the experience is unforgettable. The Egyptian Museum, a treasure trove of antiquities. To truly understand Cairo, we must delve into its ancient past. The Egyptian Museum, located in Tahrir Square, is a gateway to the world of the pharaohs. Housing over 120,000 artifacts, this museum offers a journey through thousands of years of Egyptian history, from the pre-dynastic era to the Greco-Roman period. One of the highlights of the museum is the collection of treasures from the tomb of Tutankhamun, the boy king whose burial chamber was discovered nearly intact in 1922. His famous golden mask, inlaid with precious stones, is a symbol of the opulence and grandeur of ancient Egypt. As you wander through the museum's halls, you will encounter statues of gods and pharaohs, intricately painted coffins, and everyday objects that offer glimpses into the lives of ancient Egyptians. Each artifact tells a story, and together they paint a vivid picture of a civilization that continues to fascinate the world. Cairo's modern pulse. While Cairo is steeped in history, it's also a thriving modern city that never sleeps. The streets are alive with energy, from the chaotic traffic jams to the constant buzz of activity in cafes, markets, and street corners. Modern Cairo is a reflection of the diversity and resilience of its people. In downtown Cairo, you'll find a mix of colonial-era buildings, modern high-rises, and bustling squares. Tahrir Square, once the center of the 2011 revolution, holds a significant place in the heart of every Egyptian. Today, it stands as a symbol of the city's desire for change and progress. Stroll along the Nile Corniche, and you will see how the city embraces the river that has nourished it for millennia. Feluccas, traditional sailboats, glide peacefully on the water, offering a break from the fast-paced life on land. In the evenings, the riverbanks come alive with restaurants, cafes, and music, providing a perfect backdrop for a leisurely dinner or a nighttime stroll. Khan el-Khalili, Cairo's timeless bazaar. No visit to Cairo is complete without exploring Khan el-Khalili, the city's famous bazaar. Dating back to the 14th century, this labyrinthine market is a treasure trove of goods, from intricately designed jewelry to vibrant textiles, spices, and perfumes. Walking through the narrow alleys of Khan el-Khalili, you'll be transported back in time. The market shops and stalls are housed in centuries-old buildings, and many of the vendors have been passing down their trade through generations. The air is filled with the scent of incense and the sound of bargaining, as both locals and tourists haggle over prices. Take a moment to relax in one of the traditional coffee houses, where you can sip on a cup of mint tea or try a puff from a shisha pipe. These cafes are gathering places for locals, and you might even catch a game of backgammon or hear traditional Egyptian music being played. Coptic Cairo, a journey into Egypt's Christian heritage. Amidst the minarets and domes, Cairo is also home to a rich Christian heritage. In the area known as Coptic Cairo, you'll find some of the oldest Christian churches in Egypt, including the Hanging Church and the Church of St. Sergius and Bacchus. The Hanging Church, built in the 3rd century, is named for its location above a gatehouse of the ancient Roman fortress of Babylon. Inside, it features beautiful woodwork and icons that reflect the deep spiritual history of Egypt's Coptic Christian community. Nearby is the Coptic Museum, which houses a remarkable collection of Christian artifacts, from illuminated manuscripts to intricately carved wood and stone. This area is a peaceful oasis in the midst of Cairo's hustle and bustle, offering a serene look into the city's diverse religious history. Conclusion. Cairo is a city that defies easy definition. It's a place where the ancient and the modern, the sacred and the everyday, come together to create a unique, dynamic urban landscape. From its towering minarets to its bustling markets, from the timeless majesty of the pyramids to the vibrant energy of the Nile, Cairo invites you to explore, to discover, and to be enchanted by its many layers.